Alright guys, this is the Tiggo 7 Pro in 这个什么 color? 这个 silver 看到好像 gold color. Okay, this is the Tiggo 7 Pro in silver. So in silver you can see all the body lines. Up front you can actually see some blue highlights on the fin of the bumper. So this is the front. Check this out. And then you get very nice lines. And then you get panoramic roof as well as the back. Okay, I'm showing you this color because we are going to the black car up front, so we can't really see much. Okay, so very well proportionate car, I would say. Yeah, versus the Jaecoo J7, almost the same. They share the same chassis. Yeah, they share the same platform. The only thing is the differentiation of the interior. Yeah, you get driver memory seat. You get 8 speaker with Sony audio system, which is the same as the Jaecoo, but the display is different. Okay, since they have already named the reverse camera 540, they have already 24.6 inch with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You check out the front cockpit. Yeah, you get your ambient lighting up there. You get kind of like carbon fiber plastic finishes. You get satin chrome, and you get a bit of gloss black. And this is your start-stop button. And then steering is almost the same, except you get Chery, and then you get this physical buttons, where else the Jaecoo you have that haptic buttons lah. You also get wireless charger, USB A, USB C. This is your so-called airplane kind of gear shifter. You get your mode. So this car also has the same. If you're driving the higher spec, you get the 7 driving modes. I'm not sure how many specs the Tiggo 7 because it's too long since I've reviewed this car. Also has this satin chrome touches. Yeah, quite nice. And the seat is almost the same as well. Yeah. Okay, the seat very similar to the Jaecoo except for the finishing here lah. Okay, so we will shoot the Jaecoo for you to see. I will shoot the Jaecoo for you to see. You get the kick plate with lights, and then yeah, see the ambient lighting here, very similar to the Jaecoo. And you also have this. But pricing wise, this car is priced lower than the Jaecoo. And this part is hard plastic, and this doesn't have that door opening warning. Yeah, what I like about the Jaecoo is it has that door opening warning, and then you get very nice soft touch materials down here, but except for this piece is hard plastic. Sony speakers, legroom ample. You get your place to stack your handphone here while you are charging with the USB A, and then you also have another slot here. Unfortunately, they only have one USB charger, but aircon wise, this car is smarter. This car has got two. There's 2 aircon vents, whereas the Jaecoo only have one singular aircon vent. So this is your cockpit for the Tiggo 7 Pro. And then check out the last window, small but effective for lights to come in. Sitting position, let me just do a quick one. Okay, check out the, oh boy, check out. Can you see? Hey, where are you? Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, check out the leg space. And at the same time, check out my headroom. I have about more than one fist. And then you get panoramic roof up here, all the way to the back. And at the same time, you get this lights, which is white. So fairly big car, fairly spacious car. You get your tweeters up here, and then door handles. This is a bit plasticky lah. So quality wise, this versus the Jaecoo has more superior materials. And then check out the back again. Let me show you the back. Here's the back of the Chery Tiggo 7 Pro. Size about the same as the Proton X70. And where is the... Here, yeah, okay, in the middle. So the reverse camera, get power boot, and check out the boot space. Check out the boot space. Tonneau cover. I would say it's pretty similar to the visually. And then comes with a full size spare tire, your safety triangle, and your jack. So this is the Chery Tiggo 7 Pro. Unfortunately, they don't have the 8 Pro here. Don't have the 8 Pro. So if you are with Chery, you know that if you're up to date, you know that this Chery Omoda E5 is now selling at a steal. If you're really an EV lover and everything fits your bill, how far can this car go? Let me check. 400 and can you see? 430 kilometers WLTP. The battery from 30 to 80% is charges in 28 minutes. Comes with a Qualcomm chip, boy. Has 3 driving mode: Eco, Normal, Sport. I just want to see the battery capacity. It doesn't say. I can't see. A bit old. Okay, it doesn't say about the battery capacity, but it can go 430 kilometers. So if you're in the market for EV, if you are driving only in town, you drive less than 430 kilometers, well, the E5 at below 100,000 is a steal. It's a steal because this is a very nice car. Check this out. Okay, quality much more superior than some other EVs below 100,000. You have to put things in perspective lah. This car was selling at 140,000, and then you get all this very nice wood finishing. Look at the quality. Okay, check out this. Hey, how many cars below 100,000 do you get with lights and refrigerator? Aircon lah, not really refrigerator lah. 50 watt wireless charging, 2 cup holders. You get a very nice car littered up logo, and then the wallpaper all very nice as well. Check this out. Look at that, very nice. I get Sony sound system, yeah, as most Chery cars will get, and electronic seats, and this would be a better option than the Proton E-Mass, because I would think the E-Mass will also be priced around this price, below 100,000. But in terms of size, this car is much bigger, more spacious. Yeah, more spacious. So this is a competitor to E-Mass 7, not E-Mass 5, but at the price of E-Mass 5. So like I mentioned earlier, the Cherys will have to go for the, what do you call that? Entry-level market. So with this EV, with this particular car, I think they will have to start to target, look at the rebate, boy, 13,000. So they will have to start to target the lower SUV market. So this car is at 108, okay, 108, 118. So at 13,000, this is almost only 105, below 105. 105, you get this car. It's pretty amazing, yeah, pricing wise. It's pretty amazing. And the inside is almost like it's the same as the E5. Just check it out. This car is locked. Never mind. So it's about the same. It's about the same. If you look from here, it's about the same. Yeah. It's about the same as here. Okay, since we're waiting for the key, check out the Tiggo 7 Pro. What it comes with? It comes with 7 years warranty, 16 ADAS features, 1.6, 197 PS, 290 Newton meters of torque, very powerful car. 8 Sony premium speakers, has ventilator and heated leather seats, 540 HD camera, and it has a 475 liters of boot space, the same as the Jaecoo J7. Thank you, Roy. So check out the interior. This part a bit plastic but other than that, you can see the rose gold. Check out the ambient lighting. Check out the so-called brush aluminum effect, but this is actually plastic. So you get very soft materials here. You get certain chrome, hard plastic. You get 8 Sony speakers, but there's no brand. Oh, yeah, there's no Sony brand here. But you get nice fox leather seats with electronic control. You get some sort of a bucket seat. Check out the interior, very nice. And let's go inside. What you have this 20.5 inch wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So the size of the screen is the same as Jaecoo dashing. So where you have a 10.25 adding up to 20.5. You get a 360 reverse camera, you get wireless charging, but is there or no air cool, but wireless charging, but you are just below the aircon, so it's not too bad. You get 64 ambient colors, 1.5 turbocharged with 9-speed CVT, power rating 156 horsepower, 230 Newton meters of torque, and you get this tweeters on the pillar. I remember when I first had my Pradana V6, we wanted to go and modify to spend about, I think, $2,000 just to modify to integrate the tweeters there. That was like 30 years ago okay. Integrated dash cam. Oh no, there's a USB-A for you, where you can actually put your dash cam, power your dash cam, so you don't have to pull your cable too far. And then you get sunroof. Ta-da! Sunroof. And then material-wise, quality-wise, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So you just well, as sometimes life will have it, didn't have a good PR guy to complete the whole situation thing. So you also get ambient lighting in your cup holders, boy. Okay, check this out. You have aircon vents inside the center console, and then you get what? Rose gold finish all along your center console. Very, very impressive car at that price, 105. Yeah, 105. So at 105, 10,000 just above the Toyota Vios, you get an SUV with all the modern screens. 156 horsepower, 230 Newton meters of torque. That is very, very powerful. Yeah, very, very powerful. And then check out the inside, the back. This is the back, rose gold, soft touch. Okay, let me adjust the front seat to my position, and then I can tell you the real legroom. Okay, you get flat bottom steering. Flat bottom steering. You get gloss black finishes here. All your buttons are here. The ultimate luxury for modern cars. And then let's get inside. Inside, what do you get? Get a very nice seat. This is my seat. So let me go inside and tell you how much leg room I have. Okay, I have about 3 fingers 3 fingers, not as big as the Tiggo 7 Pro, and on the top I have only about 2.5 fingers, but it's reasonable. Floor is almost flat. Check this out, almost flat. This is my shoe. And then you get aircon vent, you get a USB-A. What do you have at the bottom? Nothing. So this is the front. So versus the 105 versus the Jaecoo dashing, which car would you pick? Jaecoo dashing is much wider than this car at 1900 but if your family, you only have one or two babies, and then with you 2 adults who will sit in front, I think this car is enough, sufficient. You can save that $10,000 or $15,000 for other things, but this car does not have a window on the C pillar. Yeah, and the sunroof is only up front, to the up front. Can you seat 3 adults at the back? Can. 2 of me and 1 of a very small size person. Let's check out the boot space. Boot space. Okay, this car is a futuristic design, but there is a Omoda 5 out, and they have named it C5, Omoda C5. So probably they may market the car under the Jaecoo brand, Omoda Jaecoo brand. Comes with still a yellow light, so still a bit of a mixture of older technology lah. You get another layer at the back, not much. Soft, no, pretty hard tonneau cover, and you get power. So at 105, if they give a 13, I don't know, you have to check out with them. I'll put the person in charge number down, so you can call them. 13,000, if they give it to your both the specs. Normally they give 13 to the cheaper one, I don't know. Let me just confirm. Okay, so that cash rebate applies to the higher spec, which is 118. So after 13 is 105 or 106. So at 105, 106, it's pretty affordable and pretty good for a package. Okay, you think about the Vios, the City, and then you think of this, driving a much more modern car, higher SUV, and by paying just 10,000 more. And 10,000 more over 7 years is not much. Maybe a few Starbucks in a month. Yeah, so still remain a very young, hip, and futuristic car. If you like it, if you don't, wait for the new Omoda C5. Yeah, which has just been launched in China. So it should be here in 2-3 years time, or in 2 years time. Yeah, so Omoda 5. Tiggo 7 Pro, unfortunately we don't have the Tiggo 8 Pro, so do I want to take this car out? Maybe not. Maybe not.